Here's the part of the show we simply call In Case You Miss It. It's a chance for you to look back at the magic and the mystery of horse racing here in British Columbia from the Sport of Kings perspective, in case you missed it. Among the most popular players to ever put on a uniform for the Vancouver Canucks was former NHL goalie Gary Suitcase Smith, an ardent horse racing fan. You wouldn't believe how much Gary loved horse racing. A few years back, we caught up with Gary right here at Hastings Racecourse, and here it is, in case you missed it.
Across the line, Wilson going in, firing a hard one. Canadians to the line. In goes Lambert. He shoots, and a tremendous save by Smith and Lambert. Right in front of shot by Samar. Wilson.
Well, they say that to be a goaltender, it's 75% mental, and you got to be 25% mental to play it. So when I played hockey, we used to get off the plane. When I was with Winnipeg, John Ferguson and I, the team would go to the hotel and we go to the nearest racetrack. And pretty well everywhere in North America there was tracks, and I'd make sure that I hit every one of them. And I don't really know what it is, but there's so many of us. When I played for the Canucks, there was 9 of us that had a horse. There's so many guys in hockey that just love horse racing. And it might be the competition, that you're used to the competition, and it's an extension of yourself. And because we're not little guys like you guys, you can ride them, but we would love to be riding them and to be hands-on. So if you get as close as you possibly can, and then it's just the competition is there, and it's something that I guess maybe when you get older you don't have that competition anymore because you grew up with it when you're playing, but you can't play anymore, so you need the competition, and then to have the horses that's as close as you can get to it. These horses you just almost figure like are part of your family, so if I was ever fortunate enough to have a son or a daughter play sports, I go watch my daughter play baseball, and it's the same feeling out of the races, and to watch your kids play and do well. There's a finality of it at the winning when they at the race when they cross that finish line, and I don't mind letting out the odd holler if one of the horses that I'm backing and that I'm hoping for have won the race, and I'm happy for them, and also I probably have a few bucks in my pocket over it. Coming up the rail.
When you're at the races, it seems like everybody's equal.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. We have the very wealthy, and we have the littlest guy, and you're really happy with the littlest guy that maybe just has one horse, that if he or she can do well with it, and that makes everyone around the racetrack happy. It's a great close-knit community, as you know, and everybody's hoping for everybody else, and it's just a lot of fun. Doesn't mean any difference if you have millions of dollars or you have 10 cents, because there's a lot of those people that their last 10 cents is invested in that racehorse. Thoroughbreds have always been my first love. I grew up in Ottawa where the standardbreds were the only game in town, but I always grew up watching Northern Dancer and Dancer's Image and all these old great Kentucky Derby winners, and I wanted to get involved when I could, and when I came back out to Vancouver in the early 90s, I got involved with Dave and Terry Forster in the Forster barn, and they've been really nice to me, and I'm there every day now and just love it. The trainer has pretty well like the coach, and he puts it into their mindset of what he wants of them, and horses are usually very smart. They don't have hangovers like a lot of the hockey players do.